The Wisconsin Department of Transportation is dedicated to improving the quality of life in communities across the state. Throughout 2023, the agency invested in Wisconsin's infrastructure, public safety, innovations, and the future of our transportation system.
Investments are about a lot more than just dollars and cents. It really is about improving the safety, the mobility, and the quality of life for everybody in every corner of this state. And I'm so happy to say that that's exactly what WisDOT has done this last year.
The latest state budget is the third in a row to increase transportation revenues, helping us invest in local road and bridge improvements in every county of the state. Since 2019, we've upgraded more than 7,400 miles of roadway and nearly 1,800 bridges. We're also able to make significant investments in local transportation projects with the historic funding available under the Bipartisan Infrastructure Law. Nearly $606 million in federal funds are already being awarded for more than 500 projects throughout Wisconsin. In fiscal year 2023, WisDOT invested in more than 350 projects with a combined value exceeding $1.3 billion. WisDOT expanded a busy commuter route on WIS 15 between New London and the Fox Cities. The Zoo interchange in Milwaukee County is now complete, providing a critical hub for commerce and tourism that benefits the entire state. In north central Wisconsin, WIS 21 is now widened from Coloma to Wautoma, enhancing safety for all traffic. In the past year, our investment in the Flex Lane has made travel on Madison's Beltline more efficient and reliable. And we're working with Minnesota and federal partners to replace the Blotnick Bridge between Superior and Duluth, an important connection for our states.
Thank you for building a better Wisconsin. All these efforts together will keep us on the right track to give the people of Wisconsin the 21st century transportation system.
WisDOT is also committed to moving Wisconsin forward through strategic investments in our harbors and rails. We invested $6.2 million in Harbor Assistance Program grants to take advantage of Wisconsin's unique geography and reach worldwide markets using its maritime routes. HAP grants allowed Port Milwaukee's new maritime grain export terminal to begin operations this year.
Maritime commerce is what helped build the city of Milwaukee. This is realizing that historic promise.
WisDOT received federal funding to study the expansion of Amtrak passenger rail, including increasing the number of weekday round trips between Milwaukee and Chicago. Our department is working with the Minnesota DOT to start a new service in early 2024 on the Twin Cities, Milwaukee and Chicago Amtrak rail route known as TCMC. A second train will double service levels on the corridor.
Thank you for fixing these roads. I hope you continue the expansion and the growth and the safety for us all out here.
Safety is our top priority for all projects, which is why WisDOT has invested in safety in all aspects of our work. In 2023, the agency launched the Safety First initiative to review how our divisions work together to improve transportation safety for all system users in Wisconsin. The State Patrol invested more than 400 hours in aerial speed enforcement missions this year and continued critical partnerships with other police agencies to combat reckless driving in communities throughout the state.
We ask people to move over not because we're law enforcement, but because we have families too.
We invested in our awareness messaging with new video advertisements to encourage drivers to think of the people impacted by risky driving. WisDOT partnered with Packers legend Donald Driver for Buckle Up Phone Down Day to urge people to commit to good decisions on every trip behind the wheel.
If we as adults do not take the lead, then we're falling short of what this true campaign is all about. We should always buckle up. We should always have phones down.
During construction season, we kept work zone safety top of mind for drivers. Through federal grant funding, WisDOT will develop innovations to make our work zone safer for people on both sides of the barrel.
Just be cautious and be aware of your surroundings and understand that you share the road with other users as well. At the end of the day, it's about making it home and making sure everyone around you make it home as well.
WisDOT is also investing in technology and innovations that help inform the public and keep our customers' personal information safe. Wisconsin's Division of Motor Vehicles upgraded the security features on Wisconsin driver license and ID cards to make them more resistant to fraud. The DMV began reissuing 3 million license plates that have exceeded their life cycle and established a plan to automatically replace plates in the coming years. And the DMV continues to be recognized as an industry leader for expanding its online services, including vehicle titling and registration renewal.
Technology is really changing. Many of the lessons learned through the pandemic and having more solutions, more secure, more online, electronic is fantastic.
We published an online archive featuring 100 years of Wisconsin's official state highway maps and released more custom geographic information systems maps to help the public find certain landmarks or locations, including scenic byways. And 511 Wisconsin got a new look as we continue to invest in improvements to the information system that keeps travelers up to date on the latest traffic conditions. WisDOT continues our important work to help the state roll out the 2023 Wisconsin Electric Vehicle Infrastructure Plan. New funding will allow for grants to build electric vehicle charging stations across the state. And we're preparing for connected and automated vehicles. The Wisconsin Automated Vehicles External Advisory Committee meets twice a year to review issues and plan for future projects. We partnered with first responders to understand how this new technology impacts their work. And this year, Wisconsin received a federal grant to test an automated truck-mounted crash attenuator vehicle designed to protect highway workers from crashes.
This is truly a transformational time for transportation in American history, and we're just on the cusp of it now in the coming decades, and we need to be preparing our organizations to deliver that transportation future.
WisDOT's investment in partnerships is vital to our mission to build a better future as a state agency. Wisconsin took center stage as host to major regional and international conferences this year, bringing officials and industry experts together to shape the future of transportation. 2 more tribes installed dual language signs on state highways to designate tribal lands in Native and English languages. The program is one example of how state and tribal governments work together to connect people to our state's Native American culture and history.
We are regaining our sovereignty, and we are regaining our language and culture back.
Long-range planning is key to building a transportation system of the 21st century. We move forward on the Wisconsin Rail Plan 2050 and the Wisconsin State Freight Plan. WisDOT is investing in the future of our agency and the transportation industry. The Office of Workforce Development, created in 2023, aims to centralize workforce planning efforts and develop the next generation of professionals.
It's a very diverse agency. There's a lot of career opportunities here that other agencies might not offer.
We focused on diversity and recruitment by launching new campaigns to hire law enforcement officers and invested in partnerships that support specialty programs to train highway workers.
That may seem like a lot, but that's only a fraction of the things that WisDOT and our partners are doing across the state and have done across the state in 2023 to improve people's lives. I am so proud of the team here at WisDOT, and I am so excited of the things we're going to do together in 2024 with our partners to make everybody's life in Wisconsin even a little bit better.